Today is 15th October 2020. My name is Farhan Nazar. Right now I am with the 10 metric class. The subject we are studying is physics. Today's task is to do the multiple choice questions of the chapter number 10, which is the first chapter in the 10 metric physics. Okay, first question. Which of the following is an example of simple harmonic motion? The motion of the simple pendulum, the motion of a ceiling fan, the spinning of the earth on its axis, a bouncing ball on a floor. So for question number 1, the most famous example is the simple pendulum. So for question number 1, the choice is A. You understand? Okay, what's the next one? If the mass of the bob of a pendulum, he's talking about a pendulum, is increased by a factor of 3, the period of the pendulum motion will be. You know the pendulum is talking about pendulum. The time period for the pendulum is represented 2 pi under root L by G. This is the formula. You see, this is the formula for the time period of the pendulum, and in this formula, the mass is not included. The mass, the time period of the pendulum does not depend upon the mass of the pendulum. The time period do not depend, it is not depending on the mass. So if you change the mass, the time period will not change. So what's the option here? A is B increased by a factor of 2. No, remain the same. Yes, this is the option. So for second question, the option is B. Okay, the next one. Now please read the third one.
Which of the following devices can be used to produce both transverse and longitudinal waves?
Okay, for this purpose, we have a very famous example. We call it slinky. It's a spring basically. Slinky, it's a famous name, Slinky. Slinky is basically a very flexible spring. And with that spring, I know if I hook that spring with that ball and hold in one hand in my hand, and if I move my hand up and down, or if I move my hand like this, the waves will be produced, or the waves like this will be produced. These are transverse waves. But if I hook the slinky or the spring with the wall and I put that slinky on a horizontal table, and then I move my hand forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward, then the compressions and the rarefactions, when the coils will come close, go away from each other, come close, compressions and rarefactions will be produced in that slinky. So that spring, whose famous name is Slinky, it is a very good example in which you can create both types of waves. Transverse waves can be also produced in it, and the longitudinal compressional waves can also be produced in it. What are the options?
A string A, a string B, a ripple tank, C, a helical spring slinky, D, a turning fork.
So, what's the choice? So, for the third one, I told you slinky. So, C is the choice. Yes, ma'am. Next one.
Waves transfer through A, energy, B, frequency, C, wavelength, D, velocity.
What is the function of the wave? They transfer energy from one point to the other point in the medium. So waves are actually energy carrier in a medium. They transfer energy from one point to the other point. So what will be the choice?
A,
energy. So for the fourth one, the answer will be, for the fourth one, the answer will be A. Yes, ma'am.
Which of the following is a method of energy transfer?
Yep.
A, conduction, B, radiation, C, wave motion, D, all of these.
Conduction transfers thermal energy. Convection transfers thermal energy. Wave transfer mechanical energy. So they all transfer energy. So what's the choice? What is the choice, ma'am?
D, all of these.
So fifth, the D is the choice. they all of them transfer energy. Yes, ma'am.
In a vacuum, all electromagnetic waves have the same A speed, B frequency, C amplitude.
All the electromagnetic waves in vacuum travel with the speed of light. That is 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. It is a very famous property of electromagnetic waves. In vacuum, all the electromagnetic waves travel with the speed of light. That is 3 expo 8 meter per second. So what's the choice?
A speed.
C. And this number is represented with C. So what is the choice? What you said? They have the same. Yeah, they have the same speed. So A is the choice. Question number 6. A. Is this right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, next one please. Please read the next one.
A large ripple tank with a vibrator working at a frequency of 30 Hz produces 25 complete waves in a distance of 50 centimeters. The velocity of the wave is A 53.
Okay, it's a numerical, okay? So what's the frequency given? What is the frequency? Beta, what is the frequency given? What is the frequency given?
30 Hz.
30 hertz. What else is given?
25 complete waves in a distance of 50 centimeters.
So from here, number of waves, how many waves?
25.
Number of waves are 25. And what is the length? Total length?
50 centimeters.
50 centimeter. So from here I can find the wavelength. The wavelength will be equal to the length divided by number of waves. Okay? What is the length? 50 centimeter? Okay. 50 centimeter divided by how many waves? 25. So it means each wave has a wavelength of 2 centimeter, but we don't take in centimeter. Divided with 100. The answer they gave you is in centimeter per second, or okay, they are in centimeter per second. So keep it in centimeters. So no, you don't have to convert it. Because the options given, they all are in centimeter per second. So this is the wavelength. This is represented with the lambda. And you have heard the equation, the wave equation, very famous equation, right? The formula is V is equals to F lambda. So what's the V? That's the question. What's the frequency? 30 hertz. And what's the lambda? That's 20 centimeter. So the answer will be 60 centimeter per second. Do we have this option?
Yes.
60 centimeter per second.
B.
So B is the option, baby. For question number 7, B is the option. Okay, next one.
Which of the following characteristics of a wave is independent of the others?
Yeah.
A. Speed. B. Frequency. C. Amplitude. D. Wavelength.
Frequency. You see, Navy? Wait. The formula I just wrote. You see, V is equals to F lambda. Okay? So they all kind of depend on each other. With velocity, frequency, lambda, they all are depending on each other. The one thing which is not here is the amplitude. So amplitude is one thing which do not depend upon these. Okay? So what's the option?
C.
Do we have this option?
Yes.
C. So for question number 8, C is the option. For question number 8, C is the option. Yes. Yes, read the next one.
The relation between V, F, and lambda of a wave is.
Yeah, it's a famous equation. We just used it. V is equals to F lambda. It's a famous relation. This is called wave equation. Is this present in the options?
Yes.
So,
No.
V is equal to F lambda. The B is the choice. B. Isn't V equals to F lambda? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So for the ninth one,
B.
the option is
B.
B. Okay. So what's the next one?
Done.
Is done. So thank you very much. These were the MCQs on the simple harmonic motion. That's chapter number 10. This is 10 metric physics. It's 10 metric physics first chapter. So today we are done with the MCQs. So thank you very much. God bless you.